Kiyotaka and Mondo get into an argument over who should be in charge. You guys shouldn't be doing that, you're bros. This is like the game before the sauna, and then a day or two later, they'll be like, yes, we've had our sauna. We're officially bros again. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the aviator, the first day in November, the very beginning of National Aviation History Month. And welcome back to Danganronpa Hunger Games. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fun one for you today. We have a lot of our tag teams, and they all are represented by a weapon today. We have people with wish rings, shotguns, swords, pitchforks, all sorts of crazy weapons. One for every team. Not for every team, a team for every weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we should get right into it and start at the top to show you guys who has what weapon at the very top. In Team Hope and Despair, representing the flames of hope and despair, one can cleanse the other. One is Makoto and Junko. The Bro Down has Pet Wolves, Mondo and Taka. This represents, I don't know if true Danganronpa fans know about Mondo's pet dog, Chuck. Like and subscribe for Chuck. My man's Chuck. If you don't know Chuck, go look him up. He's very minor. A lot of people probably don't know about Chuck, but I know Chuck. Moving along, we have the little BFFs with Ancient Scepters. Kotoko, Master of the Dark Arts, of course, training Monica to use her Ancient Scepter. Will it come in handy today? We'll find out. And a Maid in Heaven, we have Hifumi and Princess Piggles with the bow that Princess Piggles has, training Hifumi in the way of the bow. Moving along, we have Awesome.exe with grenades. Chihiro and Chiaki both used grenades during the entirety of Season 2 when they appeared because they were champions in pre-season. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Now they have their grenades again. Can they use them better than they used them in Season 2? Because neither one of them won in Season 2. Moving along, we have the Backstabbers with axes to stab you in the back. Freaking Sayaka and Ruruka. The Degenerate Destroyers have big sticks with Big Stick Mahiru because she doesn't just have the Infinity Gauntlet, she only will snap you out of existence if she has to. And Tenko's like, I guess I can bash in some degenerate males' heads with this big stick. Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice. Himiko and Gundam, trained in the ways of magic. Will they come out on top? Who knows? We have to find out. Fuyuhiko and Peko, forever bound. I was really flip-flopping between should I give them swords or should I give them slingshots, but last week Peko donned a slingshot, came in second place trying to do her partner a solid, trying to take steps in the ways of Fuyuhiko. Didn't quite work out, but maybe it will today. Will the slingshot soldiers come out on top? The Globetrotters are next. The Wish King Rantaro will train Sonya with a wish ring as well. The Manufactured Good Boys have laser guns. Robots with laser guns makes complete sense. Togami Corporation has Togami and Karumi with lovely shotguns. I mean, it's just so it fits their style. Don't you think so? Let's see, when I think about Togami, I think about the megaphone now, but that's pretty much a handgun. The Train Killers, rocket launchers. Mukuro's rocket launcher, and I can really see Maki enjoying a rocket launcher, let's be honest. The Troublemakers, the Rats, having shotguns to cause so much trouble. Powerful weapons for powerful boys. Sword and shield have swords, because there are no shields. Can they come out on top? With Pokemon Sword and Shield coming out soon? We'll see. And Team Retribution is last with Yuta and Daisaku with pitchforks. Pitchforks to move around hay to the animals who need to eat it. Will Daisaku, the ultimate farmer, and Yuta, not an ultimate, but he was pretty athletic. Will they come out on top? We'll have to find out after we do some predicting, you guys. First of all, tell me, whose weapon combination do you like best? Which team's weapon combination? Would you like the slingshot soldiers? Are you a big fan of the backstabbers? Or do you like the bows? Tell me which combo do you like best? Which team do you have winning? And which character do you have winning? And while you guys tell me that, I'm going to have myself a sip of tea. helping my voice along. It was doing a little bit of something earlier, but I had some hot tea and I'm like, this feels perfect. I have my semi-golden voice back. But if I had to pick, my favorite combo is definitely right here. It is Mukuro and Maki with the rocket launchers. I just feel like that'd be incredible to watch because they probably make some incredible plays, and let's be honest, we all love explosions. If I'm picking a team to win, I'm gonna go with the Forever Bound team, Fuihiko and Peko, and I think I'm gonna go specifically for Peko, maybe Fuihiko. I'm gonna go specifically for Fuihiko, actually. I think he's coming back on top. Either that or he's gonna get second place like Peko got second place last week. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see. Let's find out. We gotta click start round. We gotta proceed and we gotta get the show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, as we start... At the start of round 1, there are no tributes, there are no podiums, but there are still horns, and there are players to hear the horns, and there is an audience to hear the horns, so can we please sound the horns! Mondo kills Ruruka in front of freaking Sayaka rushes to help, but Ruruka dies in her arms. Rest in peace, Ruruka, Sayaka, you're all alone. Himiko wishes he could go home. Gundam waves his magic wand around, sending sparkles everywhere. Sonya just wants to be helpful. Karumi thinks about what she did to end up here. Munakata looks like he's on the verge of snapping. Kotoko calls Arcane Fury down on Peko, her ancient scepter beaming with an inner rage. Peko combusts into 1,000 tiny, fiery butterflies. Well, that is one pick on my team. We also have to remember someone's getting team instability today, so I would like for you guys not to break up, actually, backstabbers. I don't want you guys on anyone else's team. Monika's only looking out for herself. Right after Peko does something for the team, Monika's like, I'm only looking out for me. Kiyotaka and Mondo get into an argument over who should be in charge. You guys shouldn't be doing that, you're bros. This is like the game before the sauna, and then a day or two later, they'll be like, yes, we've had our sauna. We're officially bros again. Maki thinks of a dark arc poem. Nagito won't give up so easily. Tenko sizes her muscles. Fuihiko gathers ammo for his slingshot. Mukuro sets down a trap. Makoto can't take his eyes off of Junko. You stop that. You're supposed to be with freaking Kirigiri. Yuta wonders how far he can throw his pitchfork. Chihiro is thinking of plans to get out of here. Kizakura looks around for stuff to scrounge. Kibo was lost in his thoughts and now he has a wish ring. He's trying to join the Globetrotters. Hopefully he'll be responsible with it. They never are. My Hiru is being adorable as always. Chiaki finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's rather fetching. Freaking Tag has a blank expression on her face. She seems unresponsive to what's going on. Rantaro ponders about how to use his wish ring best. Junko really wants to use her flamethrower. Princess Pickles duels it out with Kotoko. Kotoko bites the dust. I guess it was magic versus magic, and an arrow took out Kotoko. Kokichi gets caught in one of Mukuro's traps. What a stupid mistake. He should have known better. All he can do now is hope to be freed. Togami finds us all below his concern. Daisaku and Yuta's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. Mekamaru feels unstoppable with his laser gun. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 3. 29 people remain. But can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Ruruka. Peko. Kotoko, master of the dark arts. 3 down, no team completely out, little BFFs, backstabbers, and Forever Bound are all a little bit in danger, but as we've seen before, 2 people could get out in an instant, and these 3 could just be like, whew, sigh of relief. We'll click next round to see if that happens. We have to find out who is going to get that little bit of team instability. With a flick of her ancient scepter, Monika turns Tinko into a sheep. If only, oh no, Sheep Wrangling Sonya is here. She might pet that sheep. Makoto just wants to be helpful. Nagito reloads his shotgun just in case. Peko's dead. Yuta thanks Daisaku for being there for him. Kibo is glad he can rely on Mekamaru. Gundam shakes his magic wand, but the last of its magic seems to be used up. The star at the tip has grown dull and useless. Gundam tosses it aside. Well, Gundam, I guess you used up all the magic. You shouldn't have just been messing around throwing sparkles everywhere. I'm sorry, I love you, Gundam, but Himiko, she's the true magician here. She knows how to use a magic wand. You were just more trained in the arcane. Still caught up in the trap, Kokichi lays there moping, sad. Taka's pet wolf licks his face. That's adorable. Chiaki feels sorry for Kokichi and frees him from the trap. You have just opened Pandora's box. Chiaki. Junko tries to get others to notice her. Freaking Sayaka's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. Fuyuhiko has a horrible feeling in his chest. Daisaku doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Mukuro tries to kill Monika, but Monika retaliates and kills her instead. Rest in peace, Mukuro. One of these days she'll get a win. Chihiro juggles with his grenade for a bit, kind of wanting to use it. Munakata, something inside of him snaps, and he's now frenzied. Princess Piggle spots Kiyotaka in the distance, draws her bow, the arrow flies off and pierces Kiyotaka's head. Rest in peace to the ultimate samurai. Mekamaru shoots several white-hot holes into Kizakura's body. Rest in peace to you too. Hifumi and Princess Piggles, their fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit. There's so much death and despair today. Tinko is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Maki doesn't really want to, but finds herself having to get rid of Nagito. I feel like you'd be indifferent now. You probably hate Nagito if you hate Kokichi. Kurumi aims her handgun in the distance. Sonia wishes for Sonia wishes for really nice eyebrows. Her wish ring shimmers for a second before answering her wish. I've never seen that one, but yo, Sonia's eyebrows on fleek. Mondo sicks his pet wolf on Mekamaru. Mekamaru gets torn to bits and bolts and pieces and nuts, and he dies. Himiko gestures angrily towards Munakata with her magic wand. Munakata only has time to feel his brain hemispheres try to switch places before he topples over, dead. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of Kizakura and Munakata. Both of them have died today, and I think that is the end of their district. I think it is. I think they got some instability. Didn't they have instability before? I have to double check on that during this Clear Day Loon. But Mahiru waves her big stick around menacingly. Rantaro gently pets Tinko, who is a sheep. Togami does his best to avoid Kurumi. I don't know why, she's so nice and pleasant. I love Kurumi. But we lost 6 folks. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Mukuro. Taka. Kizakura. Nagito. Mekamaru. Munakata. And Sword and Shield do have 1 team stability already on the list, so they are down to 2. 1 more, and their team is disbanded. Sword and Shield, will they be disbanded before Sword and Shield even comes out? Come on, boys, get yourselves together. But after the next round, we'll take a look at everyone's standings because this was a very deadly day. We lost 6 of the folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to proceed though. We got to get ourselves a winner, a winning team. Who's it going to be? Let's click next round and find out. At the start of round 3, Yuta seems to find Daisaku's presence soothing. Makoto really wants to use his flamethrower. Mondo attempts to kill Kurumi, but Togami intervenes to protect her. You were trying to stay away from her and you saved her life. Togami dies in the attempt. It's okay. Kurumi might win it for Togami Corporation. You protected your maid. That's backwards. She's supposed to protect you, but it's okay, Togami. Selfless act. Selfless act. I'm proud of you. Kokichi's looking for an easy out. Junko attempts to kill Daisaku, but Yuta intervenes just in time. The Team Retribution is really working well together today. Yuta had to kill Junko to protect Daisaku's life. Rest in peace to my girl from the squad. Fuyuhiko is determined to survive this. Princess Piggles is pulling back her bowstring, and she's practicing. Monika polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine, trying to make Kotoko proud. Mahiru wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Rest in peace, Mahiru. Tinko's a sheep, and she doesn't really do much. Rantaro ponders about how to best use his wish ring. Sonia just wants to be helpful. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. With a flick of her magic wand, Himiko turns Princess Piggles into a sheep. That's another sheep wandering around. Chihiro sobs quietly. Nagito is dead. Gundam thinks of a dark poem. Kibo wishes for some comic books. His wish ring shimmers for a second, and his wish materializes in front of him. You guys are making some real Rantaro level wishes here today. Kurumi finds some leather scraps, and she is now a cave maid. Freaking Sayaka doesn't want to carry on anymore, and she is now suicidal. That is sad, even though I hate Sayaka, it's still sad. Daisaku twiddles his thumbs. Maki loves the way her rocket launcher feels on her shoulder. I knew you would like that, girl. I knew you would like it, Maki. I got you. Chiaki wants to protect Chihiro, don't we all? Ladies and gentlemen, 20 people remain. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Togami. Junko. Mahiru. If we look at the 20 people who are left, we have a couple of teams that are completely out. The Train Killers still have Maki. Hope and Despair still has the Hope side. Makoto, Hifumi, and Princess Piggles both remain for Animate in Heaven. They might actually be Animate in Heaven. Manufactured Good Boys still has Kibo. His birthday was just this past Tuesday. Fire and Ice still has both members, Fire and Ice. The Little BFFs does not have the Master of the Dark Arts, but Monica carries on for her. Togami Corp has lost Togami. Togami Corp has a Togami corpse. And Karumi still remains Sword and Shield completely out with a little instability on their side. The Bro Down lost the Ultimate Samurai early, but the second place man himself is trying to get first place today. Awesome.exe has both adorable members. Chiaki might be trying to pull off the double. Freaking Sayaka still alive for the backstabbers. Kokichi still wandering around for the rats. Retribution still completely in, the Globetrotters are too. Mahiru is dead for the Degenerate Destroyers, but Tenko is still alive, but she is a sheep, so it might not end well for her. Forever Bound still has Fuyuhiko, who is trying to carry on in Pekko's memory. That is our top 20, our remaining 20. And at this present moment in time, we are ready to proceed with the action. At the start of round 4, Yuta feels horrible for what he did, and Mondo attacks Kibo from behind and slaughters him. That is the end of the Manufactured Good Boys. Rantaro wishes for Sonya to have bigger ears. Much to Sonya's surprise, Rantaro's wish ring seems happy to comply. That's cute. That's a cute moment. I didn't know you could wish for other people to have things. That's real nice. Karumi aims her handgun in the distance. Princess Pickles is a sheep and boss softly. Fuyuhiko gathers ammo for a slingshot. Chihiro is thinking of plans to get out of here. Daisaku doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Freaking Sayaka snaps out of it. Maki reminisces about Mukuro and sobs quietly. Sonya thanks Rantaro for being there for her. Makoto finds a lovely bikini. It is a Hope bikini and he just put it on. Tenko is a sheep and boss softly. Gundam spots something shiny in the distance. Chiaki and Chihiro's fingers touch by accident. They both blush a little bit, and as they're blushing, Himiko kills Chihiro before Chiaki can react. Chiaki rushes to help, but it's already too late. You absolute savage, Himiko. Monica was not pleased by seeing that absolute display of savagery, and Monica calls Arcane Fury down on Himiko, her ancient scepter beaming with an inner rage. Himiko grimaces, and then starts bubbling violently before melting into the ground. I don't think we've ever seen that one. That is disgusting. But she's on the winner's bracket on the other ones, so it's kind of whatever. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. Daisaku wants to end things once and for all and challenges Kokichi to a duel. Daisaku bites the dust. That wasn't very wise. Well, I guess you are a giant man and Kokichi's a rat. You'd think that you would win, but he's a clever rat. The pile of flesh that used to be Kotoko festers peacefully. We lost 4. We are at the halfway point. 16 dead, 16 alive. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Kibo. Chihiro. Himiko. Daisaku. It is almost time for save and grace picks. It's almost time, but it's not time quite yet. We still got some deaths to go, 6 more people gone, and you guys get a save and grace pick. But for now, we just click next round and get on with the action because at the start of round 5, Chiaki sobs quietly. Chihiro's dead. Freaking Sayaka is ready to use her axe. She hasn't used it yet. Makoto wants to use his flamethrower. Hasn't used it yet. Monica can't wait to kill again. She has killed already. Yuta wonders how far he can throw his pitchfork. Tenko is asleep. She's still a sheep. Interesting. You're still alive. Mondo feels strong enough to handle anything. Hifumi stares into the distance. Gundam decides to put Princess Pickles out of her sheep misery. I guess it would be the ultimate breeder to be like, this is far too much. I know your pain. I know what you want. So long. Good night, sweet princess. Maki wants this to be over already. Sonya seems to find Rantaro's presence soothing. Rantaro wishes people would get Wow. Rantaro wishes people would get along. His wish ring shimmers for a second, and then it seems the world has been made into a softer place. Huh. How nice. That's not good for this game. This might go on forever now. Maybe everyone's really nice. I don't know how I feel about this. Kokichi is looking for an easy out. Karumi is wearing leather straps and is a sight to behold. Fuyuhiko is determined to survive this. We lost 1 person. Quick Claire de Lune for the sheep. Princess Pickles. And with that, 15 remain. We gotta keep going. We gotta go next round. I wonder if anyone will die because Rantaro's made this wish because everyone seems to be getting along in the world. No. Well, it might. It might, because actually something has happened here. Round 6, Hifumi doesn't want to harm anyone. Fuyuhiko sets in a trap. Karumi gets caught in that trap. Chiaki sobs quietly. Gundam feels sorry for Karumi and frees her from the trap. Yuta gently pets Tinko, who's still a sheep. Monika's looking out only for herself. Maki just wants it to end already. Sonia tries to make a wish, but her wish ring starts emitting a rancid smoke. She throws it to the ground where it fizzles and burns away in a crackling of angry sparkles. While Rantaro's like, I don't want that to happen. How do I use my wish ring best? Tinko's a sheep and doesn't do much. Freaking Sayaka can't take it anymore and has taken her own life. Rest in peace, Sayaka. I'm not gonna do an absolutely glorious for you taking your own life. That doesn't seem nice. That doesn't seem fair. I still respect you as a character, Sayaka. I just hate you. Mondo teaches his pet wolf a trick. Makoto has a horrible feeling in his gut. Kokichi is looking for an easy out, and the pile of flesh that used to be Daisaku rots silently. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a clear de lune for the one soul lost today? Freaking Sayaka. 14 people remain. 18 are dead. 4 more and you guys get a save and grace pick. There wasn't... I guess everyone was kind of nice to each other, because at the beginning here, Kurumi got caught into a trap and Gundam was like, no, I got you, homie. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. 10 people will check out everyone's statuses, but for right now, we gotta proceed. As Fuyuhiko's determined to survive round 7, Yuta never wants to kill anyone ever again. Fumi fails to grasp the gravity situation. Rantaro's ready to defend his friends. Maki mopes around uselessly. Chiaki wants it to end already. Mondo sizes his muscles. Tinko is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Kurumi, wearing leather scraps, is a sight to behold. The cave maid. Makoto flaunts his bikini. Gundam reminisces about Himiko and sobs quietly. Sonia finds Rantaro's presence soothing. Kokichi hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Pekko's dead, and Monika polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Nobody died today, but at the start of next round, somebody does. Maki wasn't looking and fell off a cliff. Kokichi wonders about the future. Tinko is a sheep and doesn't do much. Gundam looks for stuff to scrounge. Rantaro gently pets Tinko, who is a sheep. The pile of flesh that used to be Pekko decomposes silently. Fuyuhiko sets down a trap. Sonia thanks Rantaro for being there for her. Yuta recalls something about Daisaku and sobs peacefully. Quietly. Mondo pets his pet wolf to soothe him. Brilliant. Hifumi doesn't really understand what's happening. Chiaki sits there with a blank stare. Makoto's looking real good in that bikini. With a flick of her ancient scepter, Monika turns Yuta into a sheep, and Kurumi gets caught in one of Fuyuhiko's traps. What a stupid mistake. Now all she can do is hope to be freed. One gone. Claire de Lune. Hit it up for Maki. So, we have 13 people remaining. I do want to check out the details for one thing. That's what I thought. That did happen. That's wild, you guys. Rantaro's wish has made everyone peaceful. Everyone now has the peaceful perk. It is gonna be a long game. Alright, let's keep going. Let's truck through this. Rantaro, you've made this so much more so much more difficult for me. Tinko's a sheep and bows quietly. Gundam thinks of a dark poem. Mondo sizes his muscles. Rantaro ponders how best to use his wish ring. You've made it so you're pretty much safe from being killed. Kurumi, struggling in the trap, has cut herself pretty bad and she's now bleeding out. Makoto hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Kokichi's looking for someone dumb enough to believe him. Sonia is a cave princess. Hifumi thinks about what he did to end up here. Yuta is a sheep and bows softly. Chiaki doesn't want to carry on. Chiaki is now suicidal. Fuyuhiko is determined to survive this, and Monika seems unshaken by any of this. Not a death, but we will click next round to proceed. Round 10. Gundam spots something shiny in the distance. Sonia found a suit of medieval armor. It gleams with a dazzling shine. Chiaki sobs quietly. Kurumi is trapped and is slowly bleeding out. Fuyuhiko sets down a trap. Tinko is a sheep and doesn't do much. Kokichi wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. The former champ is gone. The first ever Danganronpa Championship Champions is gone. Mono gets caught in one of Fuyuhiko's traps, and now all he can do is hope to be freed. Makoto feels sorry and frees him from the trap. Good on him. Monika feels horrible for what she did. Mukuro is dead. Sonia and Rantaro are really having a lot of moments. Yuta is a sheep, bows softly, and Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. We're down one more person. Kokichi's gone. Claire de Lune for him. Kokichi. And we gotta keep going, because everyone's peaceful. 2 people gone, though. Round 11. Makoto flaunts his bikini. Yuta's a sheep and grazes peacefully. Monika polishes her ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Rantaro wishes he wasn't there. His wish ring shimmers for a second, and then nobody seems to remember Rantaro ever existed at all. Kurumi finally dies from blood loss by the trap that she was stuck in. Himiko's dead. Sonia gently pets Tinko, who's still a sheep, who is surviving really because of Rantaro's wish. Gundam mopes around uselessly. Mondo's pet sheep growls contentedly. Let's see. Hifumi hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Chiaki sits there with a blank stare. Fuyuko gets cocky and dies from a stupid mistake. Tinko is a sheep and doesn't do much. We are at our final 9. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 people gone. Claire de Lune 4. Rantaro. Kirumi. Fuyuhiko. 9 people gone. I'm sorry, 3 people gone this round, 23 people gone altogether, 9 people remain, so it is a saving grace pick time. Your final people. From the Little BFFs, Monika. From Hope and Despair, Makoto. From Retribution, Yuta. From the Globetrotters, Sonya. As a sheep from the Degenerate Destroyers, Tinko. Hifumi from Animate in Heaven. Gundam from Fire and Ice. The Troublemakers have nobody, but the Bro Down still has Mondo. And Chiaki remains from Awesome.exe. Makoto, Yuta, Monika. Sonya, Tinko, Gundam, Hifumi, Chiaki. Who's gonna win? Also Mondo. 9 people. Do I need a saving grace pick? Yeah, Fuyuhiko died, so my team is out. I'm gonna go Sonya. Why am I gonna go Sonya? I don't know. Just a shot in the dark. She was my ride or die in season 2. I feel like if anyone's gonna give me a win this season, it's gonna be my ride or die last season, because boy, did she show off and show up and show off last season. I'm gonna go Sonya. I don't know who you guys are gonna go, because it's a very peaceful ending to this game, because everyone's got the peaceful perk thanks to Rantaro. I wonder if it can give any kind of perk. If it could, that would be interesting. If it could make everyone in the game unstable, that would be wild. That would be crazy. But let's go ahead and click next round. We have to proceed and find out who wins and who dies. Hifumi thinks about what he did to end up here at the start of round 12. Tinko is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Himiko, dead. Gundam remembers that she's dead, cries. Sonya doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Peko, dead. Yuta is a sheep, grazes peacefully. We still have a lot of sheep in. Chiaki, now we have another sheep and it's my ride or die / pick. Not my ride or die this season, but my ride or die last season. Chiaki has a blank expression, unresponsive to what's going on. Makoto's proud of his bikini. With a flick of her ancient scepter, Monika turns Sonya into a sheep. Mondo sizes his muscles as Maki's corpse is there writhing with maggots. We'll click next round. Nobody dies this time. Maki's dead. Monika looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Makoto hums a song to himself. Mondo pets his pet wolf to soothe him. Yuta is a sheep and doesn't do much. Tinko's a sheep, grazes peacefully. Hifumi doesn't understand what's happening. Sonya sobs quietly, so does Gundam, and Chiaki sobs quietly, so does Gundam, and Sonya is a sheep who bows softly. We'll click next round. Somebody has died. Round 14. If there's a game of Outlast and Monika turns everyone into sheeps and they get destroyed by the elements, I don't know how I would feel about this. I'd be interested to say the least. Gundam spots something shiny in the distance. Monika's looking out only for herself. Makoto remembers how much he misses Junko and sobs quietly. Didn't think I'd ever hear that. Tinko's a sheep and doesn't do much. Mukuro's dead. Yuta's a sheep, wanders off too far, becomes food for the wild beast. Sonya's a sheep and doesn't do much. Chiaki just wants it to end already. Mondo doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Hifumi finds a magic wand and discovers a magic wand, follows some sparkles. Hopefully it still has some spells left. It is now 2 magic wanders. And Daisaku, who is writhing with maggots. We got 1 more dead, 8 remain, but we just lost a Claire de Lune 4. Yuta. In a sheep accident. 24 gone, 8 remain. We gotta keep going, you guys. We are almost through. It is a peaceful time. Nobody dies today. Hifumi has this magic wand. He's sending sparkles everywhere. Kotoko's dead. Rest in peace. Mondo is sizing his muscles. Tinko's a sheep. So is Sonya. Makoto looks really good in his bikini. Monika polishes that ancient scepter, making that magic orb shine. Chiaki has a blank expression on her face and seems to be responsive to anything that's going on, and Gundam moves around uselessly. We'll click next round. A couple people gone to now just one. Tinko is a sheep and bows softly with a flick of her magic wand. Monika turns Makoto into a sheep. You were targeting Hope this whole time. Sonya's a sheep. I need to check. There's so many people who are sheeps. Sonya's a sheep, glances away, a sad look in her eyes. Mondo trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking his neck. Rest in peace, Mondo. Gundam hums a song to himself. Makoto's a sheep and grazes peacefully. Chiaki has a blank expression on her face and seems unresponsive to what's going on. And Hifumi shakes that magic wand, but it's used up the last of its magic. The star tip has grown dull, and it is now useless. Hifumi tosses it aside. We lost one person. 7th place Mondo gets 8th place today. I'm sorry, 2nd place Mondo gets 8th place today. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Mondo. Hifumi, Chiaki, Makoto, Gundam, Sonya, Monica, Tinko. In terms of sheep, Tinko, Makoto, and Sonya. All sheeps. All sheep. I don't know who's gonna win this one. This has been the wildest ending. Not the wildest ending, the most peaceful ending to a Hunger Games. We gotta click next round to see how it actually ends. Ladies and gentlemen, round 17, Mondo is dead, so is Sayaka. Sonya is a sad sheep and glances away, that sad look in her eyes. Monica finds a lovely bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. Please put on something other than a revealing bikini. You are a child. Taka, writhing with maggots. Makoto is a sheep, wanders off, becomes food for the wild beast. Gundam pets Sonya, who is a sheep. That's my ship moment, you guys. My ship. This peaceful moment, it was worth it. Hifumi fails to grasp the gravity of the situation. It's no real gravity of this situation. Everything's pretty peaceful. Tinko is a sheep and doesn't do much, and Chiaki just wants it to end already. 6 people remain. We lost Makoto. Claire de Lune for him. Makoto. But who's going to win? It is so peaceful right now. So peaceful that you could cut the tension with your own hands because there's no tension. Everyone's just kind of chilling out. And will they continue to chill out next round? We'll find out as we proceed. Monika's looking for an easy out. Chiaki snaps out of it. Gundam wishes he didn't have to kill anyone. Sonya's a sheep, grazes peacefully. Tinko, who's a sheep, has lasted for so long. Hifumi hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Ruruka is dead. We'll click next round. Nobody's gone. Sonya's a sheep, grazes peacefully. Chiaki wishes she was dead. That's so sad. Monica is looking out only for herself. Gundam spots something shiny in the distance. Tinko is a sheep, grazes peacefully, and Hifumi stares into the distance. We'll go again. Mondo's dead. Sonya's a sheep. Hifumi fails to grasp it. He just doesn't get what's going on, you guys. Monika's polishing that scepter. Chiaki looks amazing in her dapper suit. Gundam thinks of a dark poem, and Sonya is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Gundam remembers Himiko, sobs quietly. Hifumi doesn't feel prepared for any of this. Sonya is a sheep, boss softly. Freaking Sayaka and Kotoko are dead. Tinko is a sheep, also boss softly. Monica looks for someone dumb enough to believe her, and Chiaki wishes she was dead. Ladies and gentlemen, next round, I feel like I'm gonna have to just take these 6 people and put them into a different game, but we'll keep going. Tinko's a sheep, doesn't do much. Gundam looks around for stuff to scrounge. Hifumi hums a song to himself. Chiaki looks amazing in her dapper suit. Monica is very proud of that bikini, and Sonya is a sheep and glances away. A sad look in her eyes. We'll keep going. Gundam mopes around uselessly. Tinko's a sheep. Chiaki doesn't feel prepared. Hifumi starts crying. Monica seems unshaken. Sonya is a sheep. We'll keep going. Chiaki wasn't looking. Fell off of a cliff. Gundam looks around. Stuff to scrounge. Hifumi doesn't understand what's going on. Tinko is a sheep. Doesn't do much. Sonya is the same. Is a sheep. Doesn't do much. And Monica gets a dapper suit. Thank you for putting that over that bikini because we were all a little bit creeped out on that. Can we get a Claire de Lune for the girl who's finally gotten a win, but not today? 4. Chiaki. Final 5. 5 folks remaining. Who's gonna come out on top? Will it be Monica? Will it be Sonya? Will it be Tinko? Will it be Hifumi? Or will it be Gundam Tanaka, the Supreme Overlord of Ice? Let's find out as we click next round. Hifumi pets Sonya, who is a sheep. Monica washes the blood off of her dapper suit. What blood? It's been so peaceful for so long. Sonya's a sheep and doesn't do much. Tinko bows softly because she's a sheep. Gundam has a horrible feeling in his chest. 5 people still remain. Hifumi hopes he doesn't have to harm anyone. Monica feels horrible for what she did. Sonya's a sheep. Tinko is a sheep, doesn't do much, and Gundam thinks of a dark poem. Will proceed. Nobody's dead. Monica polishes that ancient scepter. Gundam looks around for stuff to scrounge. Sonya's a sheep. Hifumi doesn't really understand what's happening, and Sonya is Tinko's a sheep. We'll keep going. Tinko has finally lost. She's a sheep, accidentally fell off of a cliff while grazing. Hifumi had a horrible feeling in his gut. Sonya is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Monica looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. If you keep turning people into sheep and they keep dying to the elements, Monica's coming out on top. Gundam just wants it to end already. We lost one more person. Can we get a Claire de Lune for the longest lasting sheep? Tinko. She was really trying to do good by the Degenerate Destroyers, but she couldn't do it. It is Gundam versus Monica versus Sonya the Sheep versus Hifumi. Shall we continue? I believe we shall. To the next round. And Hifumi is gone. It's our final 3. Gundam finds a dapper suit. It's now suit versus sheep. Hifumi kind of wanders off, lost, never to be seen again. It would be fitting for Sonya the sheep to take a victory as a sheep because she is the ultimate sheep wrangler and she knows how sheep function. Monika looks really good in that bikini though. That felt entirely disgusting to say. Ugh. Never again. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost Hifumi. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Hifumi, Monika, Gundam, Sonya. I'm fine with any of these 3 winning, if I'm being completely honest. We gotta go. We gotta click next round. Someone's gonna eventually win this thing. With a flick of her ancient scepter, Monika turns Gundam into a sheep. 2 sheep and Monika. Will it be Gundam the sheep, Sonya the sheep, or Monika? Gundam is a sheep and glances away, a sad look in his eyes. Sonya is a sheep and she also glances away. At the start of the next round, Monika's looking out only for herself. Gundam is a sheep and grazes peacefully. Sonya is a sheep and she accidentally falls off of a cliff while grazing. The sheep wrangler will not win as a sheep today. Himiko and Chiaki are both dead as we get our Claire de Lune 4. Sonya. Sheep wrangling Sonya almost won this one. There's been so many sheep today because Monika's just been calculated and taking everyone out by saying sheep, sheep, sheep. Let's continue. Let's continue. Ladies and gentlemen, it's either Gundam or Monika. Monika will die to the elements, or will it be Gundam? Who's gonna take this one? I haven't the slightest. Next round, round 32. Gundam is a sheep and boss softly. Monika hopes she doesn't have to harm anyone. Don't believe that, but I guess everyone's peaceful because of Rantaro. He's turned this game around. We'll proceed. Next round, nobody dies. Gundam is a sheep and glances away with a sad look in his eyes. Monika washes the blood off of her dapper suit. We'll continue again. Monika never wants to kill anyone ever again. Mondo, Fuyiko, and Kotoko are all dead. Gundam is a sheep and glances away, a sad look in his eyes. Monika polishes that ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. And Gundam is a sheep and glances away with a sad look in his eyes. We'll click next round. Monika looks for someone dumb enough to believe her, and Gundam is a sheep and he doesn't do much. We'll click next round. It is over because Monika is very proud of her dapper suit. And Gundam is a sheep and wanders too far, becoming food for the wild beast, his friends. Ladies and gentlemen, out of nowhere, because we didn't think this was gonna happen. Monika's teammate died in the very first round, but she came out on top because of Rantaro's wish. Can we get a Claire de Lune for my boy first of all? Gundam Tanaka, the supreme overlord of ice. Because your winner, representing the little BFFs, taking advantage of everyone becoming peaceful because of a wish made by Rantaro. Absolutely calculated, Monika. I guess that proves something. You can rely on the ancient scepter to get you the win in multiple ways, not just by killing, just by turning people into sheep and watching them die to beast and the elements. Congratulations, Monika, you played it smart. Ladies and gentlemen, I know someone is very, very happy for the Monika win. Mondo, first place in terms of kills with 4 kills. Monika did not get many kills, but if we count everyone who she turned into a sheep and they died because they were a sheep, she would have plenty of kills. Princess Pickles also had 2 kills, so did Himiko. This is wild. This was not the craziest ending, but the longest drawn out ending of all time. I was like, anything could happen. It's all up to the elements. It's all up to the elements because everyone's peaceful now. Nobody wants to kill anybody. That was this. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the only way a peaceful person can get a kill is probably retaliation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are set. We did it. Good on you, Monika, because wow. I'm really in awe. 37 rounds. I don't know if we've ever gotten to 37 rounds. Someone can double check for me. I don't have those stats. I don't know if we've ever gotten to 37. That's crazy. This is crazy. I've done this. I've simulated so much, you guys. So not much catches me off guard, but this caught me off guard. Like, geez Louise. 37 rounds, and so many of them were just peaceful. Wild. Like, I don't know who got the last actual kill. Everyone else died to, like, the elements or something. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll display that winner's bracket real quick. Congrats to the little BFFs. You guys have taken a spot in the finale. You could become our first Danganronpa Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to you. But that's it. Toon Link. Crazy, right? Completely peaceful. A very peaceful game. That's probably going to be the title of this episode. A peaceful game. You guys, I might name it something else, but as of right now in my mind, it's gonna be something to do with peaceful. A totally peaceful game. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Aviator is taking off. The Wish Ring was really the play of the game. The Wish Ring and the Ancient Scepter, once the Wish Ring activated the peaceful perk on everyone. I was like, something feels off. Nobody's killing anybody. Did it really put the peaceful perk on everyone? And it did. Crazy. The Wish Ring is OP, you guys. The Wish Ring is actually OP. It has events to mess with everyone in the game. That's something I did not know. That's something that we have to keep an eye out for. That's crazy. United States Aviator, in this fine day, in the year of the Aviator, in Aviation History Month, I'm taking off. Stay classy, passengers. I hope you enjoyed this one because it threw me through a loop. I don't know how long this episode is, but it's oof. Stay classy. Toodaloo, flight crew. Make sure to check the description below and the pinned comment for the OC episode that is closing in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. On the 14th, 15th, one of those days. It's in the. Ladies and gentlemen, stay classy. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so just like that, all of the pieces are in place. I never have to use this present again. I'm not even sure if anyone noticed that it was a present. It's been sneaking all around in certain episodes. Hopefully you guys can figure it out.